Calling all classics. The certified classics only. The podcast will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the podcast.
Hey.
The podcast. It's episode 10. We're halfway through. Season 1.
Man, that's crazy. 10 already, man.
I know. What's the purpose?
What is it? We've done it all.
We've done this for 10 weeks now. We're qualified podcasters and we've had enough.
That's like what, almost 3 months, pretty much. Like, shout out.
100%.
Shout out.
Is it almost 3 months too? For
8 weeks. Oh no, wait, what am I thinking? 8 weeks.
It's like 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5. Still, that's pretty solid. Like,
Yeah.
when have we ever gone this long without doing something like this?
Do you know the thing where it's like how many days are in 1 month? Do you know that? Like what that is?
Yeah. I know the rule. You do it by hand.
Is it?
I think so.
Or
31 and 30, right? And then 28 for one.
There's always, isn't there a rhyme for it? There's 30 days here and 31 has none, and all the rest have lovely times.
I didn't know that.
No, it does. Yeah, there's like a rhyme that people use for it,
That's sick.
but I can't remember it.
That would have been good to know.
Kind of defeats the purpose of having a rhyme for it.
True.
But there is a rhyme for it, and but I have forgotten. So
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
yeah,
No, that's fair.
no, but welcome back.
Yeah. Welcome. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
I feel like I saw you like 2 days ago and I'm already seeing you again.
The threat of putting in a token has made Josh on time this week, which is
It did.
which is lovely. We've got here
Like 15 minutes.
15 minutes early.
This is going to be like way into your favor now.
Well, I mean, if you keep coming early, it won't be.
Yeah,
you'll
true.
have it. You'll have a
Well,
token.
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
I
you
feel
won't
like
have
this
to put one in.
won't last. I feel like this is a rarity. We don't know how long this can go for on.
No.
My track record isn't good, so
No, you've got a terrible track record, which is really good for me. It is. You're right. It is swinging in my favor slightly.
slightly.
Yeah. But we are back at the Bella Vista Hotel.
We are.
Lovely facilities. Some say we built it ourselves.
I know. If we could pull that comment out, actually, that would be really nice.
I don't have it here because
Yeah.
I don't carry negative vibes. There's a comment saying we built this own studio because
Yeah.
why wouldn't we build a studio when we've only got 9 episodes?
I know.
And we have that money to splurge. So thank you for thinking so highly of us.
Yeah.
But no, we didn't build the studio. We're here at the Bella Vista Hotel and they have lovely facilities. If you want to drop by and we'll give you a kiss.
Okay, make it big old. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But awesome. I actually wanted to share something because we've actually not many of our viewers know this because they're not actually as close to us, unfortunately. But we have a show that we're going to over there on the weekend. A Big Time Rush for the people who know who Big Time Rush are. They're a massive, they were a massive, but I still think they're pretty big.
massive might be a little.
A boy band out of the US. They had a quite a successful TV show on Nickelodeon about 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
But then they went on a hiatus and then they're coming back and they're touring pretty much the world now.
Absolutely.
Like, we never thought this was going to happen, and they're actually coming.
No, it is like a long lost dream that has come back to reality a little bit.
But it's like a pinch myself moment.
We were I didn't know we didn't know each other at the time. I was so into it back then. I used to know every word of every song,
Literally, yeah.
every quote from every show, every episode, and it's crazy. For me, I think I rate it probably like over Victorious.
Yeah.
iCarly's hard, but
Yeah.
I think still
It's still, the songs
holds
hit more.
place.
Yeah, and like you get the personality, the banter, it all just worked really well.
Because it's like you want to believe that's what they're like in real life. You know?
And
But-
we'll find out.
yeah, I know. It's crazy. It doesn't feel like it's actually happening. That they're coming, and 2 grown men like us are going to go see.
Literally. But you know what got me thinking though? Like it's crazy because around that time, they weren't just the only. Like again, this was the one in the One Direction 1D era. Like there were.
Yeah.
It got me thinking there were actually a lot of bands at the time, pop bands and that were coming around the time. You got like 5 Seconds of Summer. Obviously we talk about them, Why Don't We, like that. They were like the spin-off from One Direction.
Or the One Direction copycats.
The Wanted, I don't know if you remember them. They were like a European version of them.
They were pretty successful.
They were. They were. Who else? Even the Jonas Brothers were kind of going in and out.
They were around long before.
They were
though, right?
way longer, but they were still like it was a time that in history where the pop bands of the teen era were really live.
100%.
So
and I loved it. I loved every minute
I know
of
you
it.
ate it up. You ate it up.
I did. But you know what's crazy as well, piggybacking off that, is the One Direction, when they were coming up out of the scene, out of X Factor and all that, and they started to do their tours. Their first ever like touring performance kind of thing was opening for Big Time Rush.
Yeah, you did mention that actually. Yeah,
they opened for Big Time Rush
early in the day. Yeah,
and then it got to the point where people were actually standing outside of the Big Time Rush concerts cheering for One Direction.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Imagine how you must have felt. Like One Direction were something else, but you know. Imagine how you must have felt being your show, people coming and like cheering for the opening act. And it's like, well, what's the point? Like, it's my own show, and I'm just getting.
Was it you who told me when Big Time Rush came on, the fans were cheering, bring 1D back on, like bring One Direction?
Yeah, apparently this is from like one of the guys in the band. I'm pretty sure that said that they were like cheering for One Direction, like in the show. Like, it was just crazy. Apparently, like people used to come to the show just to see One Direction.
That would have been
when
hard.
It started to get bigger.
Would have been very confronting. Fans like been in your face, like bring him back.
Yeah. Like this is my show.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, yeah. I mean, just take one look outside the studio windows there and bring back the podcast from 4 p.m. It's 7 p.m. We don't like you guys.
Oh, wait, there's no one out there. No one listening.
Just crickets. Guys, we have a show lined up for you today. It is episode 10, which means it marks halfway into season 1. We're super stoked about that. We've got a few new segments coming up. The whole shebang. What's that sound? We're going to have another crack at guessing that. We're just going to move this on forward. And it's going to be a great time, guys. Stay tuned. Say it!
Get on with it.
It's the drink of the week.
So yummy. Tasty.
And here's what we think.
Here's what we think. It's another drink of the week. Supplied by the bar out the front.
Thank you so much, Bella Vista Hotel.
Yes, thank you. Josh, you went out this time. What have we got?
Yes, we've got a 4 pints. Oh, you've heard of that brand before. They make some really nice. Look, for me, I like 4 pints beers. They're not the traditional lagers. They're more on the IPA, more sour, bitter sides. But in spirit of we are in October, it is Oktoberfest month. They have promoted their own festive Oktoberfest premium beer. So I thought, we're going to get this for the next week or the next 2 weeks. I don't know when it is. So I thought, why not in spirit of Oktoberfest, let's do this one time thing.
Oh god.
We will find out. But yeah,
I'm just going to sip it.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Look, I had a sip earlier and it wasn't my favorite, but I think it's that third sip is better than the first. Put it that way.
It's in my mind. It's like if you were to ever take that a sweaty gym sock and just squeeze it into your mouth.
Okay. Well, you don't put that image into someone's head.
That's what it tastes like to me. I'm sorry, not that I know what sweaty gym socks taste like.
Where have you been?
Don't come for me in the comments.
Homeschooled, man. Oh,
jeez. Oh, this guy. How does he know what gym socks taste like? He must drink the sweaty gym sock. Look, if this was a beer, they could get away with calling it the sweaty gym sock. That's my.
When you put it like that, it's not a pleasant taste, but
look, I don't like to criticize. Like, we haven't made a beer yet, obviously. That's still in the works for us. But if we make anything like that, I'm just going to say we deserve all the ridicule in the world. Because come on, man. Who tastes that and then goes, it's a nice drop? This is
You can tell, though, this is... Because I know 4 pints, and this is not like this is a very much like, this is Oktoberfest, we're going to try and make this different and creative. Yeah. I think they dropped the ball a bit. They tried to do something too different.
Well, yeah, but they didn't even have the ball. It's like...
Well, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, they just tried a little too hard, I think.
Yeah. Maybe some of their beers are all right. I'm not a massive fan of 4 pints anyway, so maybe I've got a little bit of a bias.
Yeah, fair.
But I guess I'm not cultured like that, But no, that's not my drink at all.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's not my drink at all. Unfortunately.
Well,
you like beer, so
I like alcohol.
No, but I like beer. Yeah,
I'll drink anything.
I like
honestly.
beer. I just don't sweaty gym socks.
Yeah. Get on with it.
Sometimes movies are bad. Why are they bad?
I don't know, but this beer sure is.
They just have bad ratings.
Such a hater.
We don't need a director's cut.
No,
please, no.
We don't need a director's cut.
We do not.
No, please, no.
Hello.
Perhaps a little too long. That
You love your like really elongated outros. Like it just keeps kind of like till you don't hear anything, and then it's like, okay, now we can stop.
look, it's a story. It's a story that you take the journey, and if you're not in on it, then I don't know what to tell you. It's just sit on the
Then
sidelines
you're-
and marvel at the glory.
Yeah,
You know?
because you're not.
Okay. Look, I'm not the one who got the trashy beer today.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what do we got?
We got bad movie ratings.
Bad movie ratings.
And pretty much, yeah, we're just chucking a stink on them.
Yep.
Let's start with the most obvious because it's trending and it's going around the world. You have first-hand experience. I've briefly talked to you about this, but I'd like you to share your
Yeah.
opinion with the people. Joker 2.
yes.
Wow.
Let me just start by
Wrong
giving-
button, I think. I don't know.
Yes, that is in substitute of my massive boo button right now. No, and this was kind of the inspiration for this segment when we were talking about planning what we're going to do for this episode.
Yeah.
I went and saw Joker 2, Folie à Deux. Is that how you say it?
Folie à deux, yeah.
Folie à deux.
Folie à deux, sorry.
Folie à don't is what I'm going to say. Folie à don't, go see it. Essentially, I was a huge fan of the first movie.
As everyone was. Really.
Yeah, I think most people were. You did have, I think, those kind of outliers who were, not quite with the whole Arthur Fleck storyline of the Joker, which is fair enough. But regardless, the first movie was a masterpiece, essentially, in my
Pretty
opinion.
much.
And, not only do you have the Joaquin Phoenix performance, but you have like the story-driven that really just pulls you in, makes you empathize for such a crazy and messed up character.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is, it's hard to make someone feel like that.
Yeah, and you could see kind of like the evolution into the Joker, like a clown prince of like starting this movement, and it was so powerful, it was so great.
Yeah.
Go see this second movie, and I promise you, it will ruin the first one. It will ruin it. It
Yeah.
is awful. It's not even like I guess they kind of fumbled. No,
Yeah.
like it's awful to the point where you sit there and look at it and be like, this is on purpose.
Yeah.
Like the director must have been like, I don't want to make a sequel, but there's a lot of money being pushed our way to make a sequel, so let's make a one that we know the fans aren't going to like.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
So on purpose, pretty much.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's so much singing in it. For one,
Like a music, like a
they
musical.
know people of those movies don't, like fans of those kinds of movies don't want to see a
definitely
musical,
don't.
right?
Yeah, they don't.
But even if they did a musical well, it would have been something.
Yeah.
But it's not done well at all.
Yeah.
And Todd Phillips has no previous musical experience.
Yeah.
So, of course, it's going to be bad.
When you told me that, I thought it was just like, here's some sinister scenes where Joker's just singing in front of a mirror while he's...
No, but that would have been fine
Yeah.
if it was done like that.
Yeah.
But the musical points didn't help to progress the story at all.
definitely.
It was trashy. It was just trashy.
Yeah.
And in the eyes of a musical, it was bad. In the eyes of a non-musical, it was bad. In the eyes of what they wanted it to be, maybe it's good. But that's a very subjective view.
Yeah.
So maybe like Todd Phillips, Joaquin Phoenix, maybe they all love it.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine after making that first movie that they were like, this is an acceptable follow-up to that first one, which is such a shame because it was one of my most anticipated movies.
It really is. And as well, I heard, and you told me yourself, you walked out before it even ended.
I did walk out.
Which is crazy, but a lot of people I've been reading online, they have done the same thing as you did.
I mean, I gave it a shot. Like I didn't just walk out. Like it was just before, like, spoiler warning, if you haven't heard, skip off now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you haven't seen it and you want to see it. But it was just before the courthouse blows up and he gets taken back to prison and basically dies at the end of the movie. And then the real Joker, in quotation marks, is revealed.
Yeah.
And when I read it, when I got home, when I read what the ending was, I was like, I'm glad I didn't stay. Like I didn't.
You reckon you would have been
anything.
more disappointed if you sat through the end to the end there?
I think I just would have felt more robbed.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just been it's been delivered bad and then taken away from you.
The movie is called The Joker. We want to see Arthur Fleck become the Joker, not this like 2 hour, or I think it's over 2 hour movie where the story just doesn't progress at all.
Yeah.
And it's just this one dude. I am actually, after all, a crazy, dimwit. Trying to use family-friendly language on the podcast, but sometimes it's hard when you're talking about stuff like this.
Yeah.
Because they absolutely just gave the finger, basically to the entire fan base.
Yeah.
And, I was extremely disappointed. I walked out of the movie.
Yeah, it did.
So, Folie don't.
Folie à don't, man.
Don't see that.
That's insane, man. That's insane. And the thing is, like, there's so many movies that have, different ratings. I had a few here that I was going to go through, but again, like they're just really bad. Like some of your parody movies of like famous movies that have happened in the past that they've just taken a compilation and done their own spin-offs, like weird stuff like Sharknado, The Room, which we've talked about briefly, which is a funny one.
Oh, we love The Room.
We love The Room.
We love The Room.
But I thought I'd try and make it a bit interesting. I'd play a little game actually.
Okay.
And it's actually called 5 or Above.
Yep.
So if this goes wrong, this could be the joke's on you.
Okay.
But I'll give you a solid chance. I think this could be really fun. We just need to hook it up to the TV.
Okay.
Because like a little Prezzo vibe.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, if we can, I'll see if we can pull this up. Do you have the remote with you?
I do. Yeah.
Alrighty. Hopefully this works. Fingers crossed.
We have had technical difficulties
we've had
before.
heaps. We've had heaps. Alrighty. So this game is called 5 or Above.
5 or Above.
5 or Above. So
All right.
basically, it's a little bit of a movie trivia kind of thing, but kind of in a way. So basically, you will need to guess whether the movie rating is a 5 or above, according to the Internet Movie Database.
Okay.
Based on the poster and the description of the movie. So you might have seen these movies before, you might not have. I'm not too sure.
Yep.
There are 5 questions. You get 3 or more correct, and you win. And of course, if you don't get 3 correct in those 5 questions, you got to put a token in. So they're legitimate questions. You can get these right or wrong. It just depends on.
Is it a petty spaghetti scenario?
It's really not. It's actually really not. It's actually. I've actually given you a challenge, and you can maybe do this.
Okay.
But when you say the only 2 answers are 5 or above. So when it's a 5, it's literally 5.0 or anything under that. And if it's above, it's 5.1 and everything above that.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So I just have to guess essentially if the movie is 5 or above,
Yeah.
or 5 or below.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have to give you an exact rating.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Let's do it.
Let's do it. You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
All right, let's do it. Paul Blart Moorcock when a shopping mall is taken over by a gang of organized crooks up to a mild-mannered security guard, Kevin James, to save the day. What is that rating, do you think?
Okay. I kind of enjoyed this movie, when I saw it.
Yeah.
It might be a hot take. I don't know what people think about it. I don't know. Dude, I want to say it's 5 or above.
So it's...
But I'm going to say like either a 5 point something or a 6.
So you're going above. You're going above.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
5.3. Not bad. Not bad. Respect.
All right. I'm feeling good. I mean, I'm locked in.
All right. Let's get it. Second question. Shark Tale. The kids movie. That was I remember doing that movie. When a son of gangster shark boss is accidentally killed while on the hunt would be his prey vegetarian brother decide to use the incident to their own advantage.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
We all
5
know,
or
we all know
above?
Shark Tale. I'm gonna say, like above 5. Above 5.
Above 5?
Yeah, because I think Shark Tale was a pretty successful thing, right?
We'll find out.
Yeah.
6.0. Not bad. Respect.
That's already 2.
That's two. That's 2.
I literally just need one more now.
You need
right?
one more, yeah.
All right.
The 40-year-old virgin. Steve Carell.
I feel like this is above 2. This is a quality like comedy movie, man. Which I feel like it would be above 5.
It may be or maybe not.
At most, like a 7. At most,
7?
At most a 7.
A 7?
Yeah, at most a 7. I said, but at least a 5. Like, surely it's not below 5. It's in that window, surely.
So your answer is above?
Oh, dude, it's not gonna. Yeah, yes, my answer's above.
7.1. Not bad, man. Not bad.
Dude.
3 for 3. I was impressive.
We got to go for 5 for 5 now.
All right. If you want to play along,
I mean, we may as well.
Daredevil. Oh yeah, you know this movie. This has been widely assessed by the public for its storyline and all that.
Yes, Ben Affleck. As
yes.
Daredevil. Why wasn't he back in Deadpool and Wolverine?
True. Why wasn't he? Yeah.
Come on. Look. My bias says that it's below 5.
So you're going below 5.
Yeah, I'm going below 5 for this one.
All right. 5.3. It was above 5. Good thing you won.
How could this be?
When I saw that, I was like, "That's insane."
How could this be?
I thought this was
or
like
above?
I thought this was like a 4 point something.
Wow.
The fact that it was a 5.3, I was like, "Wow."
There you go.
It's actually probably better than what we thought it was.
Yeah. Oh no, it's probably still bad. I've got to say.
Freaky Friday with the mum, Lindsay Lohan.
Do you know all these above 5? Like, surely Freaky Friday is not below 5.
I don't know. We'll find out. Freaky Friday, Lindsay Lohan, Jamie Lee Curtis.
5 and above.
6.3. Yeah, not bad. I thought I'd take an interesting route and see if I could mess with you a little bit.
Trip me up a little bit.
But look, I'm talking to you and you know your movies.
I mean, these were all decent movies, I thought, except for Daredevil.
Yeah.
Which is why I said, I mean, look, I honestly still don't. Obviously, I'm wrong. But that's wild.
No, that's crazy. That's a solid job.
I like to see the audience score. The audience score is probably like.
I think it would be swayed because not everyone. I was honestly expecting you may have not seen a couple of these movies. I didn't know you saw that 40-year-old.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and especially Freaky Friday. I didn't think you'd seen that. Yeah,
dude.
Nah, shout out.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Not bad.
I mean, good segment.
Yeah, that was
good
fun.
segment.
That was fun.
I wasn't expecting a game. That was nice. Oh, and you've got some more notes.
No, this is just my podcast notes.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much. I look at my notes. This is my notes.
The room. No, I want to bring it back to the room. The most.
Yeah, I've got it here. 3.6 rating on IMDb.
Yeah, the best worst movie of all time.
Of all time.
And I still don't think anything's yet to take that mantle, but it's just so good. Like, it's so bad that it's good.
And especially that it wasn't done, it was there to be actually written as a good movie. The fact that it was so bad, it was a masterpiece of awful. That's the way you got to look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, exactly. But that's why it's got such a big cult following, and they still play it at the Orpheum.
Yes,
the first Friday of every month,
which we still need to go. By the way,
we do need to go to that. Then there's apparently a whole bunch of rituals, like they throw spoons at the screens every time.
Yeah.
Because a fun fact, they went to all this effort, so much money spent on the movie, which you wouldn't really be able to tell.
Yeah.
But they had these photo frames that they got from the store, and because they were the store bought stock ones, it had like a picture of just like a plastic spoon, or like spoons and cutlery and stuff inside the frames.
Yeah.
Because they never changed it to actual photos of the cast and everything.
Yeah.
So literally all the photo frames have that in it.
That's
Maybe not
insane.
all, but like a lot of them.
Yeah.
And so every time it comes up, they put like throw spoons at the screen.
Dude, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. I've got a few trivia things from IMDb about The Room. The woman in the flower shop. Remember that scene?
Yeah. The voiceover scene, pretty much.
Yeah, that's all dubbed. This woman. There's a scene basically for the listeners who haven't seen The Room. If you haven't, please go check it out. It's a good watch.
Do.
But they're in the flower shop, and basically he comes in to buy like a dozen red roses, please. And then he comes in and buys the red roses, and there's a whole bunch of awkward dialogue, which is clearly scripted out and dubbed over.
Definitely.
And then he walks out. The woman in the flower shop was not an actress.
No.
But the woman who actually worked there, according to Greg Sestero and Tommy Wiseau, so like the two guys in it, upon seeing the dog, Tommy Wiseau asked if it was the real thing. Like, is that the real thing? Like, and because Tommy wanted to know if it was a real living, like, actual dog.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, hi, doggy," like after in the take. So like the whole shop was real. They just kind of like, "Oh, can we film in this store?" And
that's insane.
Yeah,
because it looked so staged, like how he wanted it perfectly.
Yeah, and even the girl
she was waiting for it. Like,
"Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you."
It was probably somebody else who said it as well. That's probably why the dub happened in that scene.
Hi, doggy. Yeah. He was just infatuated with the dog.
Oh my goodness.
Man, great film. There's a whole bunch of them. I'm not going to sit here waste time reading them all out. Apparently, though, Danny.
Yeah, Danny, yeah.
He had a mental disorder.
Really?
Yeah, but he didn't bother telling any of the crew. So maybe there's a reason why he was acting so weird.
It was strange, man.
And no one knows why.
That was strange writing. I was like, that's something crazy.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, look, I'm glad it exists so we can have good times and we can watch it. But
we can't stress this enough, though. Like, people go and see The Room by Tommy Wiseau.
It is fantastic.
You will not be disappointed, I can tell you that.
Tommy, we'd love to have you on the show.
He will do it.
Let's talk about it.
Get on with it.
What's that sound? What's that sound? What's that sound? You can't guess that sound. What's that sound? We did a really good job. What's that sound? You'll never guess the sound. Take it to the pound.
It's a really good sound.
Don't give me frowns.
If you want to win 100
We're not a bunch of clowns.
Dollars. What's that sound?
That's that
Always get it wrong.
Hey! Guys, what is that sound? We are back for, I think this is the fourth week now.
Fourth week, man.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I feel, honestly, like we're $100 richer every episode.
$100 richer.
Honestly.
I mean, yeah, the longer it takes for people to get it, the better off we are, obviously. Our pockets are still staying full. We've had a couple of guesses. I've had a couple of off-air guesses from people trying to figure out what it is, and no one's still got it, even off the air yet. So
I love how they have the audacity to say that to you and not come on the podcast and do it. You know what I mean? Like, do the respectable thing.
I know. But some people just don't like being put out there in the public eye.
Fair.
And that's fair enough.
That's fair.
People on the internet are brutal. Maybe they'll make fun of your voice.
Oh, your studio, maybe. I don't know.
Or the studio that you built with your hard work, with your own hands, blood, sweat, and tears. Jeez.
Oh, man. Crazy.
But anyway, yeah, it is the fourth week. We've got another caller, a special guest, Corey.
Yes, he's
coming
back
on the show to have a crack at guessing that sound.
Big redemption for him.
Hopefully, big redemption for him. I mean, he was the loser of Name That Tune.
Yes, he was.
So hopefully, big redemption arc for his character on the show.
Definitely.
So why don't, without further ado, let's just get him.
Let's get right.
Get him on the horn and let's get cracking. All right, let's do it.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Fantastic. How are you guys?
Very good. Very tipsy.
What's new?
We're doing very well, man. We're doing very well. Not much too new on the podcast since you last came on. We were just actually speaking that this might be your redemption arc from Name That Tune. Are you still burning from that loss or what?
I am. I'm really hoping so, but I have very little faith.
Well, obviously you've heard the sound.
Yes, you have.
I have.
Yeah.
Surely you got some ideas.
You don't. I'm not going to count this as your answer, but if you have some ideas, just let us into the window of your mind for a second. Just what's going on in there?
All right.
I must have listened to it about 35 times in the last 10 minutes, and it has to do something with food, or I honestly was thinking at first it was Josh trying to chew, but I don't think it is.
Of course, it sounds like my chewing. Yeah. That's a good one. You should go with that.
What are you chewing? Okay. Well,
fair.
Do you have a guess?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Before you we go into that, I have the obligation as part of the rules for this game to tell you what it isn't. So it's not a chip packet, it's not opening a Tim Tam packet, and it's not crushing a Tim Tam packet tray. So those are the three guesses that were prior to this episode.
Was one of them your answer?
No.
Okay,
that's good.
That's good.
Oh, without further ado, Derek, take it away.
All right. We're going to play the sound for the listeners just really quickly, just to refresh their ears, and then you're going to have a crack at guessing that sound. Sound good?
Fantastic.
Defeated already.
He's already defeated. Listen to him. All right, here's the sound. All right. Well, Corey, you couldn't hear that, obviously. What is that sound?
Is it opening and crushing like the packet of a cereal box? Like the inside cereal box?
Oh, that was so good, man.
Corey.
Wow.
Look, unfortunately, it is not that. But
that's such a good angle, though. I never even thought about a cereal box.
You had us scared for a second there with your wording.
Yeah.
So take that as you will. It's a little bit of a hint, but Corey, very good guess, mate. Sorry, not this time.
No failure.
Look, there was $100 FPOS gift card up for grabs if you did snag that answer there, but unfortunately, we're going to have to hold on to that one for just a little bit longer.
But, there's always next time.
There better be. I need a redemption after all of this. Third time lucky, right? You're out.
This is more the start of like some sort of villain story that we're getting into.
This is Corey's villain arc. All right, mate. Well, thank you so much for participating and coming on the show again. We really appreciate it.
See you next week.
Yeah. See you next week, mate.
Too easy. Thanks, guys.
See you, mate.
See ya.
See ya. Bye.
Victory! Did we make the sound too hard?
I don't think so. But the thing is, like, this is going to, whether this happens in this season or next, this is now until someone gets it, a tradition. So we're just going to carry that because I know someone will get it. Someone will get it.
Someone will get it.
It's not out of the box.
And you know what? That actually was pretty close. That whole like when he was like opening and
Crushing,
yeah, I was like, oh,
this could be on the lines.
Yeah, unfortunately
The motion
not.
is
though.
similar.
Well, it just wasn't.
It wasn't.
So you suck. I'm kidding, Corey. So much love. All right, let's move on to the next segment. Let's get on with the show. What's that sound?
What's that?
Get on with it.
Yeah, it's time for SEGANA Feud. Do you know what time it is? It's time for us to come on down. Time for the feud. Time for the feud. What would you do?
What would you do?
In the SEGANA Feud. These outros, man, all the time.
Look, you got to have the outros.
Oh, man. I love the detail.
Look, the live audience loves it. SEGANA Feud.
SEGANA Feud.
It's our take on Family Feud.
Yes, it is. And massive shout out to SEGANA Puzzles for you for setting this beautiful presentation and game up for us.
Thank you, SEGANA Puzzles for you.
All right, so it's time for the game segment now of the show. Let's get into it. The rules. So this game, yes, as you mentioned, is in the style of Family Feud, where you have to guess an answer based on a particular topic or situation. Each possible answer will be ranked on the most common from the most common to the least common, with points from 10, 8, 6, 4, and then 2.
Okay.
If you say one of the answers, that's if. Number 3. We actually have to tally points because I know we're not going to remember, but I've got like a little table here. So with each answer, I'm going to track both of ours as we go along.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
If that makes it easier for us, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Let me just quickly. Where's my notes?
Oh,
Okay,
you got your table there. Yeah.
So I might just go back to the Prezzo mode. Present.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. All right. Question 1. Name an animal you wouldn't want to find in your backyard.
We're both going, hey.
We were going against each other, yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to find it in your backyard.
Look, I'm thinking bear.
I was going to say bear. A lion. A lion.
Well, that's the next one I would have said then. I'll have to go with bear. All right, bear and lion. Let's see.
Oh, what?
No way.
There's no chance.
None
Are
of
you
us got
kidding
any
me?
kangaroo. 4 points. Are you serious? I would like to see a kangaroo in the backyard.
Yeah, my parents live in the country.
Yeah,
They see a
exactly.
kangaroo in the backyard all the time.
Snake, like I get it, but come on,
Dude,
bear
a
and
lion, man.
Come on,
as
bro.
As if you're going to want to walk out there and go, oh,
Yeah.
oh, there's a lion out here, but at least it's not a snake.
Exactly.
I mean,
That's
come on.
mess.
Come on, guys. Really? What's going on here?
Jeez, all right. Well, that's nothing for the first one.
Yep. Zero points on the board.
0 points. All right, question 2. Name something people do at the beach.
Suntan. Sunbake.
Okay. Look, I want to say swim, but like that's obvious. I'm gonna say put on sunscreen.
You can't change it now.
Yeah, I've locked
If
it.
I were you, I would have gone with swim. I guess we'll see.
Oh, dude, I'm trying to think outside the box.
What is it?
No! I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot.
You could have beaten me. You could have beaten
I
me.
know.
Oh, that's crazy.
Man,
That's
that
crazy.
sucks. All right, so let me just I wish I had a
Oh,
pen.
man,
This would have been
what
so
the
much
hell?
easier. Oh my days, that's insane. So you've got an 8 for that because that was an 8-point question.
Yeah.
Damn, sunbathe, good. Why did I go with swim? I thought it was so obvious.
I would have said swim. I kind of regretted my answer after I said sunbathe because I should have said swim.
Damn. All right, next question, round 3.
right.
Name a common reason someone might miss work.
They're sick.
Slept in. Okay.
Sick.
So sick and slept in. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm not even on the board. I'm not even on the board.
I mean, sick was just the answer, bro. Like, it's in the title. You call in sick, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
That's solid. I mean, yeah, fair. All right.
So does that tally me to 18 right now?
Yes.
Okay,
it
cool.
does.
Yep.
Name a job that involves wearing a uniform.
Police officer. I think that's a good answer.
It is a good answer. All right.
TikTok, buddy.
I'm either going to go ambulance or pilot.
Pilot's all right.
Shut up. Shut up.
We're about to run out of time.
I'm going paramedic. What am I doing with my life?
That is the top answer. That is the top answer again.
This is mess.
How have I done this?
Mess. In games today, you were killing it. You were absolutely killing it.
I just bought my A game, man. What can I say?
I think.
No, because I got the top answer last time too.
Yes.
Didn't I?
Yeah.
No, but that was you put 2 8s.
No. You got you got an 8 for the last one. I'm pretty sure.
I know. I said sick.
Oh yeah, you were. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Jeez, he's trying to cheat me out here.
I'm not. I swear.
Jeez.
That's fair enough. I thought it was 8. Sorry.
Yeah.
As if paramedic is nurse. I should get 8 for that.
No, they're completely different things.
Well,
paramedic like drives around. Nurse doesn't drive around.
You know what is annoying? I would have said pilot, and I would have gotten it wrong because flight attendant is before that. Like, what a joke!
I don't know, man. I mean, these are the rules. I can't.
Question 4. Name something people first do in the morning. Brush their teeth.
Go to the toilet.
Thank you. Goodness. Far out.
At least you're on the board.
I needed that, man. That was a joke. I don't even know how many questions I might be already.
As if go to the toilet wasn't even in the top 3.
You got check phone, drink coffee, yeah.
It's not even on there.
Yeah, not even pee or anything. Showers before that.
Who's not going to the toilet in the morning? I am. What do you mean? I take a fat piss when I get up. Are you serious?
Clearly, check phone is more important.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
so.
if you're going back,
it's right next to you too.
Yeah, chronological.
Yeah.
All right. Next question.
Oh, thanks for playing.
No! I just got on the board.
Yay!
Damn it, man.
Yay.
That's not good. All right, well, you've been killing it. I think, honestly, it's well deserved. I think your performance today, I have to be respectful because you deserved it.
Look, that's fine. I'm glad to take on the respect for winning. However, that could have gone anyone's way. I think I just said things quick.
The thing is, I've never really played this game, so I always think outside the box. You know, the hardest kind of cool answer is like the one, but it's just the most obvious.
I mean, Family Feud. I mean, yeah, it's basically what everyone says. So you just think what's the most logical answer.
Logical, yeah. Nah, smart. Yeah. Not bad.
All right, so 28 to 10.
Jeez. Swiped. I got swiped.
That's lovely. Guys, thank you for joining the SEGANA Feud.
Yeah, thank you, SEGANA.
Hopefully you played along, and hopefully maybe you did even better than us.
I feel like some people
are pretty cluey.
They watch this, like, was it Steve Harvey? Yeah,
Steve Harvey in America. We do have an Australian one, don't we?
Really?
Yeah, we do. There was an Australian Family Feud, but I'm not sure if it's around now.
Oh.
But there was.
Yeah.
Like pretty recently. Like you would know the host too. Like he's one of those classic.
One of the guys. Yeah. It's time for the game.
It's time for the game, guys. Family Feud. There we have the Smith family and the Robinson family.
Yeah. Literally, yeah.
All right, guys. Let's get on with the show.
Yeah. Wow.
Get on with it.
We're joking on.
Yeah, we're gonna joke you sock. We'll have a really good laugh.
We're joking on.
Yeah, we're joking on. Guys, we've got a joke off right now.
A joke off.
The joke off.
I have got 8 jokes.
I've got a list of 20.
Oh, well, I've lost.
No, but I'm going to pick and choose basically if you have one that I've got. Then I'll just mix them around. But basically, guys, the point of this segment is we're going to have a joke off. Yeah. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's pretty much. We're going to go one tit for tat.
Yeah.
And basically, whoever can laugh, I think we agreed it was twice.
Twice.
If you laugh
Maybe
twice.
we'll just make it once.
Okay.
Given that I've only got 8, so I got 9. So we'll just go straight to whoever can do it.
All right. So whoever laughs first puts a token in the jar.
Let's just do that, yeah.
Dude.
Straight to the point. Honestly, the way this is going, this is not looking good for me. Your and the games are out.
Yeah, but we all know that I'm the first to laugh. I find everything funny. All right.
All right. You want to do the honors?
You started off first.
I started? Okay. What kind of music do mummies listen to? Rap music.
All right.
Yeah.
We got this.
Yeah.
Why don't skeletons fight each other?
Why?
They don't have the guts.
Yeah, we got this.
Wow. Hit me back with the insult.
All right. What do you call a magician who lost their magic?
What?
Ian.
I get it. It's all right.
It's
not special or anything. I used to play piano by ear, but now I just use my hands.
What do you call an amputee who knows karate? Martial arts.
Yeah, it's pretty mid. What did the fish say when it swam into a wall?
What?
Damn.
I think I read that one. What's the difference between a bad joke and a life choice? One makes you cringe and the other makes your parents weep. That should count, man. Come on. Babe and air going into that mic is all I need.
I mean, what's going on, man? Like, we're just going to go all night. None of us are going to laugh.
Oh, what do you mean, man? If you hit me with actually the good ones.
Well, same to you. Yours were not very good
I started off soft. I had a couple in the bag that I was ready to whip out.
Yeah, well, why didn't you whip them out?
Well, because I was going by rank. I just,
No, look, that was like a...
Hey, you did it.
I did.
And we have footage of this.
I'm willing to take the loss just to end this dead segment.
Get on with it.
All right, guys, we've reached the end of the show. Once again, episode 10.
Episode 10. Still can't believe it, eh?
I thought it was a great show this week. We did things a little different than last week. We had the chill episode last week.
We did,
which
yeah.
I did kind of like.
I
We
did
should always
like
bring
that.
that back. But I like having the segments. I like structuring things out.
Yeah.
Making things as energetic, as high energy as possible, and we love it.
We do.
The jokes were a bit mid,
Yes.
but we
not all of them.
we know our movie scores apparently.
True.
And SEGANA Feud was a huge hit. The audience loves it.
It was.
We're gonna bring it back.
We do. We have to bring that back. Actually, as well, the certificate of classics, Derek. We need to get that up and going. I've actually had a couple of people ask me about how can we make this happen. Like, where do we put our details? I'm like, I can get it, but I know they would like to actually do it how I told them. Like, do it right. Put it into some sort of system.
Yeah.
So we need to make that official.
Well, I thought we already had. I mean, submit your details and you can get a certificate of classics.
Yeah. I mean, you can DM it, but like, it'd be nice if we had like a little like form kind of vibe.
Sure.
I'm sure we can set that up.
Okay, well, we can tether that up. I think now we've got halfway through season 1. We know things are working. We know what's working, what's not working, what we can do better. I think we're kind of finding our footing each week as we go along.
Yeah.
Because this is something that we're still new at as well.
Of course.
But I think we are slowly finding our footing. So now we've got kind of these, 10 episodes under our belt. Maybe we bring in the forms, bring in this. If people want an even easier way to submit their details to get the certificate of classics, to get a season 1 podcaster, then I guess that's what we have to do. We have to make it as easy as possible to get these people on board.
And I think as an avenue as well to, in the future, I don't know how soon, I don't know how far, but to potentially get some guests coming in live who would like to have some banter, have some funny yelling matches, joke offs with us, why not?
I think that would be great.
I think we've got an extra chair, we've got a couple mics, like we can pull stuff up.
I mean, the audition would just be, you want to come on the show? Tell us a joke that actually makes us laugh, because we can't do it.
Teach us, please.
If you can do it, we can't do it. Come on the show. I'm joking. No, guys, we're down for so much audience participation. It isn't funny, and I think you're right. I think we should accommodate that coming into the
in the back half of the season.
The back half of the season.
Yeah, for sure.
I think for sure. But guys, that's all we have time for today. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. Halfway through season 1, you guys have been sticking around. You all are season 1 podcasters, and we really appreciate you tuning in and being a part of this journey. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, YouTube, basically wherever you get your podcasts. Or if you're viewing the videos, then thank you for being one of the 53 each week that watch it. No, we really appreciate it, guys. Stay healthy, stay yourselves, and stay classic. Stay it, please. Don't make it weird, bro. Oh, no.
Get on with it.
The podcast is now signing off. To all the certified classics. Until next week, stay classic.